Good morning, friends, from Andersonville, Georgia. We are headed off to do some exploring in town, do a National Historic Monument. So hang on, let's go check out some Civil War stuff and enjoy the day. And I do have Mrs. C and Clancy along with me. How you doing this morning, Mrs. C?
Wonderful.
Having a good day?
Yes.
You enjoying Andersonville?
I am. It's beautiful
Kind of
here.
a quirky little place. We're gonna go through the Andersonville Historic District first, and then on to the National Monument area. Village Hall, 1843. This is the Andersonville Historical District. This is not the National Historic Monument that we will be going to. We got here Monday. It's Wednesday now. We try to spend 3 and 4 days alternating when we travel. We like to travel on Mondays and Thursdays. So Andersonville was the luck of the draw for the midweek stop. This monument has a name, and I will put it on here when I figure it out. All sorts of tourist attractions or tourist stops throughout the historic downtown Andersonville. There's Mrs. C and Clancy. We have dedicated to all our nation's POW, MIA, past and present. This is the Andersonville City Hall, and apparently this statue in the middle is Peggy. And then there's Clancy.
Come on. Let's go.
Over the railroad tracks, y'all, and we'll try not to get hit by a train. This is where we're spending the week, but across the highway is where we're spending the day. First, we gotta get across the highway without getting run over. We will hit the visitor center, make sure we don't owe them anything. United States of America, Andersonville Prison Park. We're at the Andersonville POW Museum. We won't be going through the museum. Clancy can't go in. It's a National Historic Site, and that's okay. So we're gonna go do the tour. It's a 1.5 mile walk around the grounds. And we will start our 1.5 mile trek. So we're gonna take off to the right, y'all. We weren't quick enough to grab a map on the inside for some reason. I didn't even think about that. All good though, right, Mrs. C? The storyboard says that half the cannons were pointed outward for defense, and half the cannons were pointed inward at the prison grounds at the prisoners. Go over here and check out the storyboard, of course. We've got the stockade on this one. We've got monuments of all shapes and sizes. Let's see what it says they are. So these are monuments erected by each state to memorialize or commemorate those who died here at this prison camp. Wisconsin was the first. It is a beautiful monument, but other states followed suit. In the background, maybe you'll see the park ranger. They have interpretive tours out here. I figure for school groups or tourist groups, I'm not sure which. We opt out of most of the interpretive tours. shebangs. Prisoner shelters. I mentioned before, half the cannons point outward for defense, and half the cannons were pointed inward, guarding the prisoners. Mrs. C is enthralled in the storyboard. We've just passed what is called an expanded stockade. We've been spending time in Georgia. We got another couple of stops along the way. Weather's been nice. What do you think about this Andersonville National Historic?
Very heartbreaking, very informative.
Yes, I agree. Extremely disturbing that our country was capable of something like this.
Yes.
So I'm thinking, if I read the sign right, the pylons that are marked deadline are the outside pylons. Didn't that sound right?
Yes.
Where if you crossed those, the guards were...
You were dead.
You were dead. Yep. I like your t-shirt.
Thank you.
All right, Mrs. C has opted out of the lower loop here. She and Clancy need to go take a break, get some water, find some shade. So I'm going to take y'all around the rest of the loop. There was a sign at the top cautioning not to enter this area. Whether it's part of the park, I'm sure it's legit. Today, as much as it was then, there are venomous snakes out in here. There's a venomous snakes warning again. And all down through here are the pylons. Probably can't see her, but way off in the distance is Mrs. C and Clancy. She's headed into that little building right there. This, folks, is basically the latrine pit. All the sewage was expected to run off, but unfortunately that wasn't always the case. And dysentery was rampant. I was mistaken earlier. The inside pylons are the deadline. The outer pylons are the stockade line. This area, the entire area, is a Civil War POW camp. Stockade, deadline. So these, I'm guessing, are the corner markers for the stockade. I see two down here that say Southgate. Then I believe there are some up by the monument area that say Northgate. Commandant's perspective. All right, y'all, that's the cannon's perspective right there. We're looking at the fort. This is how they defended it. Keeping the prisoners in check. Kind of disturbing. So it's time to head back down and check out and see what Mrs. C's up to. Looks like she may have somebody cornered down here. She found somebody to talk to, y'all. And that's good, because I'm not the greatest conversationalist out there. I try, but I fall way short. Anyway, we're gonna go back down here and see what she's up to. check out this other little structure, and then we're gonna wrap this up. She's even got him sitting down talking. He's got a conversation pit going on, y'all.
He ate his little snack.
Good deal. Let me look in here and I'm gonna go up there and then we'll charity to all and malice toward none. They're pretty. Hey, look who I met back up with, y'all. There she is. Been missing her, haven't we? Y'all had to deal with me all by my hairy self. All right, let's go up here and check out this one last structure. And then we'll head towards Andersonville and we'll either stop for some lunch, stop for him some water, stop for something. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Attached Stockade. What, sweetheart?
Shay.
Ah. Tour guide is pointing me in the right direction. Whew, that was a little bit of a climb up that hill. All right, y'all. We are cutting through the field, heading back in the way we came out, or out the way we came in. I just found a grasshopper.
And it's his friend.
It's his friend until he eats it. Now it's not his friend anymore. Anyway, we're gonna head out and we'll grab some lunch, y'all. Here we are back at the exit, which is our entrance, and that was kind of fun.
It was.
More Civil War history, y'all. A dark period in this country's history. We've made it safely across the highway with no incidents. We're back headed into Andersonville, Civil War Village. We're gonna grab some lunch, y'all. We just had lunch at the Andersonville General Store Restaurant, something. And it was the best dang barbecue sandwich I ever had in my life. It's called the Hog, H-A-W-G. And y'all, I need a nap. And I think Mama does too. Good morning, friends. It's travel day for us here in Calla'Venture World. Anyway, we're leaving Andersonville.
Yes.
Heading to Hinesville. Going to spend a few days there, explore Savannah, Georgia, see what kind of trouble we can get into. We've enjoyed our stay here. Looking forward to more travels through Georgia. You got anything going on this morning, Mrs. C?
25 seconds out of 5.
Mrs. C's making fun of me because I used 25 seconds out of 30 and only gave her 5 left over. But anyway, okay, you got anything going on, Mrs. C, this morning?
No.
Before we take off down the road?
No, it's Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day to all of you guys out there and ladies. And Clancy's doing great. I'm doing great, and the neighbors around here are amazing.
All right, like Mrs. C pointed out, the neighbors are awesome. We've enjoyed talking with them, spending time here at Andersonville City RV Park. We're heading off. We'll see y'all down the road. Y'all be safe and enjoy the travels. Right?
Yes.
All right, Smiley. This is C likes travel days. We'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.